and here we are for another Teach 5 a Day Healthy Lunch Ideas video, and today we're going to be making roasted vegetables. This is a lovely winter's warming lunch for you to have. You will need to be able to warm this up at school, so you need to have a microwave, but it's a really easy thing to be able to do when you're cooking other dinners. Chuck some of this in a pan in the oven while you're cooking and it's ready and prepped for you. You can use pretty much any vegetable you like in this that's roastable, and just do it to your own taste really. See what's on offer, see what you can get, what's seasonal. I'm going to put in today, we're going with a red onion because it gives a nice roasted flavour. We've got some butternut squash, I've got a celeriac, some carrots, some peppers, some mushrooms, the end of a courgette and some beetroot. That's leftover beetroot, but it's not pickled beetroot, it's just beetroot that's been cooked already. You can have it just non-cooked and pop it in and roast it. That's just leftover. It comes like kind of vacuum sealed. I think I've shown that in previous videos for my salads. It doesn't all go in at the same time. You need to make sure that you're putting in the harder veg first, obviously, for a little bit of cooking time before the other ones, because otherwise they tend to go a bit mushy. So depending on what you're putting in, think carefully about the cooking time and how much of each veg you're going to have. Don't put too much in the pan. As tempting as it is to heap it up, it just won't roast, it won't get crispy. But the onion is going to go in chunks, like that. And it is a very easy thing to just quickly chop, like that. We're going to put the carrots in big chunks as well. I quite like to put them in like kind of mini triangle shapes because they tend to roast nicely like that. And then try and get them all, you want them chunky because they're nice when they're chunky, but they don't have to all be exactly the same size. But if you have some that are really, really big chunks, there are often some that are small, they're obviously not going to cook at the same time, are they? So you do have to be careful with that. So there's the carrots going in. And then, right, celeriac's a bit of a weird one. Not many people will cook with celeriac, but don't be scared to. It looks like a brain. It looks just absolutely revolting, but it's really nice. It's a really easy vegetable to cook with once you know what to do with it. It's not just about having mash. I would just do this and then peel the skin off a little bit like you would with a butternut squash. So just use your knife to kind of come around and take all the woody stuff off and the stuff that's got some soil left in it. And again, just roughly chop that in there. It is pretty much down to taste. But it's nice, I find this dish is a nice way to try different vegetables that you wouldn't normally have. Because pop in a couple of chunks of celeriac in something like this, it's not eating a whole load of celeriac mash. It's a nice way to try it out. The butternut squash, you can roast it with the skin on if you really wanted to. But I find it then takes even longer to cook. And when you're trying to do something quick and easy, it's better to just peel off the skin. Like with most of my other recipes, you can get this pre-prepped as well. You could get that from the frozen range, like we've had some of the other vegetables we've used. Very easy to get this pre-prepared. It will all come down to where you shop and how much money you want to spend, really. So this is going to go in first, and we're going to leave the peppers and the courgettes until a little bit later. We're just going to put this in for about 10 minutes, really. Oh, sometimes that doesn't work to do it like that. So go around that way. of olive oil and some salt and pepper. There we are. Get the olive oil, forgot that. Careful not to do too much because it will soften up and you'll get the juices, especially from the pepper and the courgette. And there we go, we're going to put that in first, put that in the oven and come back in 10 minutes to do the other stuff. Right, so these bits of the veggies have been in for about 7 to 8 minutes and they've started, let's just check, they're starting to soften up. So the butternut squash is softened, the celeriac is starting, the carrots are almost there. So then we can put in, I've cut up the peppers. You can see they're quite big and chunky because otherwise they're going to go too soft. And then the courgette needs to again be quite big chunks. This is a funny shape because it's gone through my steriliser. Previously. Put those in there. And the mushrooms, they're button mushrooms, so they can just go in as they are. Now, I'm probably getting to the point where this is getting a little bit full, but we'll put these in as well. Probably quarters of those, you don't want anything smaller. This will coat the vegetables in a nice colour as well. And then you can use a spatula or just do that with them. If it's a bit full, as you can see, it will come out a little bit. I'm trying to find one, but I haven't got anything on hand. Mix them up. Make sure you've got enough oil in there to make sure it doesn't stick. You want a little bit extra than you would normally have because you do want all of the veggies to be coated in the oils, what makes it taste really nice. But probably a little bit more seasoning in there because we've added a little bit extra, and that's going to go in for another 10 minutes, I would say, no more than that. We'll be back in 10. Here we are, so it's all done. It's softened up. There's probably a little bit too much in there to really brown off, but again, as I said before, if you put a little bit less in, do it in 2 batches, you might get it crispier. It depends on how much you want, what you want the consistency to be. Now, my favourite way to serve this and to give it an extra nutritional zing is to put some in a bowl and then use this, which is nutritional yeast. Have you heard of nutritional yeast before? It is rich in B vitamins, folic acid, zinc and B12. So it's amazing for vegans and anyone to boost their energy levels. It's little flakes. I'm going to bring it to the camera so you can see. So that's what it looks like. That's the one that I've got anyway. It's from Aldi. I've got this from, but you can get it on Amazon. They're flakes and they give it like a multi-cheesy, it's got it, vegans use it instead of cheese. And I sprinkle that on the top of those roasted veg and it gives it such a lovely flavour and texture. And there we have it. That's our roasted veg. Pop it in the microwave when you get to school and it will fill you up until you get home. Thanks for watching, bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe.